Hey guys, what's going on? It's Friday morning coming at you with my daily 9 a.m. video. Before I get into this video, make sure you like, subscribe, comment below. I am trying to get to 600 subs by the end of September. So if you got, I think I'm like 30 or 40 away. So I think that's very obtainable and achievable. So if you hit the subscribe button down in the corner right there, it's much appreciated. So today I wanted to talk about, I've talked about the stock 3 or 4 times this week, but that's just because it's been having massive movements. It's been extremely volatile the past couple weeks, and I really like talking about, basically of my portfolio of my 17 positions, what is my biggest mover of the day? So this one has been it 3 of the 4 days. It's been seeing extreme growth. So if you haven't watched my previous videos, I'm a long-term investor. That's really the only kind of trading I do. I really believe in fundamental investing and letting it compound and then having the least amount of tax as possible for when you take your profits. So today we're talking about Ttcf. Ticker is TTCF. So yesterday it had a 6.47% return. So it's had massive returns every day this week, basically. So cost base in my position right now is $18.63. So I'm up a good amount right now. I think I'm up, let me just check my position real quick. I think I'm up 20 something now. I could be wrong though, let me see. I am up 28.62%. So right now I'm up 28.62% on my position. So the crazy part is about this is I was down like 10-15% 2 weeks ago. There were a lot of shorts in the stock and a lot of people shorting it and saying all this bad stuff to try to get a bunch of money and things like that. But you really can't let that cloud your judgment. And it is also really hard. You need to train your mind to really stay focused when when you see your position dipping and you see your stock going. This is my second biggest position behind Tesla. So, you really got to stay mentally tough. You got to train yourself to really believe in, what you're buying in. And as long as the fundamentals haven't changed, which they haven't in this case, you got to stick the course. So it pays off and it can switch real quick as we've seen. So yesterday it closed at $23.87. So that's a really big, that's a huge jump. 2 weeks ago it was sitting anywhere from $16 to $18. It was sitting there for like weeks. That's a great buy in my opinion. If you watched my previous video a couple days ago, I shared where I love and would still buy and where I'd probably hold off on. If you don't own the stock right now, buying it at $23.87 is not a bad buy for where this company's going. When I started buying this stock, I was buying it at $24 and some change, but that was like 7-8 months ago. So, it's a stock I'm really excited about. It's going the right direction. Honestly, if this stock goes to $30, $40, $50, $60, I'm not selling. I really think long term, this stock has, an $8 to $10 billion valuation, which would be somewhere around like the $80 to $100 per share range. So really that's where I'm looking to exit. But again, it really depends on the fundamentals. If there's any new breaking news of, where they plan on expanding or getting into something else, it really, that's my exit plan. That's where I feel like there's going to be better opportunities in the market. However, that could always change in time. So I'm talking a couple years out. Thoughts, I'm really happy with my shares. I'm 100% built out. I'm a little over. If you've watched my previous videos, when it was sitting at the $15 and $16 range, I had to buy. So I went a little over my normal position size. I don't like going anything over really. Honestly, I don't really like going over 20% for any position. That's massive. I would really like to be somewhere in the 10 to 15 for all my positions, basically like the ones I really believe in. But this one's a little higher just because of the opportunity when it went down to like the $15, $16 range. So that's kind of my thoughts on where I stand with this. So I'm really not looking to sell no matter what. Yesterday, the Dow closed at 0.63, S&P 500 closed up at 0.2, and NASDAQ 0.1. So all three closed green yesterday. My portfolio yesterday finished at a 1% gain, which is good. So I destroyed the market, I guess you can say, or the big three. So one of the reasons, as I said in my previous video too, this just confirms that it wasn't really on the news related stuff anywhere with Ttcf, but it is on the Wall Street Bets top 20 right now. So that's why I think it's really getting a lot of momentum right now. You know, once Reddit and Wall Street Bets puts things out, like, they are smart people and they do have, you know, really good plans of buying, you know, like they don't, like, it's a good stock, and I guess they're just seeing a really good opportunity, and they're just trying to allow retail investors to get in there before like Wall Street does. So that's kind of their intention. Wall Street really isn't in this stock heavy right now, which is good. So as a retail investor, you have a rare opportunity to like kind of get in before Wall Street does, when they see, you know, maybe it grow and expand a little more, and then, you know, if funds like it, they're going to buy it, and you're in before them, and then it runs up. So that's kind of what happens. What's my game plan? I kind of just set it down there. You know, I'm not looking to sell unless it's like an $8 to $10 billion mark, you know, an $8 to $10 billion market cap. I think it's right like in the low twos right now. So, you know, short term, if this thing goes to 40, 30, 50, 20, 15, you know, I'm not selling it. So a lot of that being is I've been building it out, the first half of this year heavy, and that would be short-term capital gains. Really, I try avoiding that at all costs. I don't really like doing that. So I like the long-term capital gains because I only get taxed 15% versus my normal tax bracket. I do have a full-time job still, so it does really heavily weigh me if I sell on a short-term gain. So I have to keep that in mind. So that's all I got for this one. You know, I probably will make a video Saturday or Sunday. I'm going to take tomorrow off because I'm going somewhere. But I will make one Saturday or Sunday. I used to make videos of my top 4 growth stocks. I haven't made it in like a month or a month and a half. So I'm really curious to see where we are with those 4. Every year I pick 4 growth stocks I'm going to talk about and target all year. So we'll see where they stand. I know one is not doing the best right now, but I want to see how I think the other 3 are doing very good. And obviously the one that isn't doing well, I have no intentions on selling. If it goes to a certain price point, which I'll talk about, I do plan on averaging costs down. So really the fundamentals of the company have not changed. So that's fine. So that's all I got till tomorrow. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment below. Again, I'm trying to get to 600 subs by the end of the month. So let's see if we can do that. And that's all I got. Peace.